Hi and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers, and we are doing another abandoned house review, and I love doing them with you.
Yes.
I think it's so, I like doing them anyway, but I think it's so much better with you because I'm not just talking, like we can talk and like
interact.
Yeah, and I like it. I really like it. Now, I don't know, in fact, no, I would say I don't know if you remember this one. You actually came up with this one, not me.
Yeah.
So which one was it again?
The one with all the hats.
The one with the hats. Oh my God. You've been in here about 10 seconds and you're already wearing a nice shiny hat. What is wrong with you?
This is going to be fun. I can see loads of stuff in here.
You're just going to be playing with stuff.
Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben. Oh, I do remember Mr. Ben, sort of, but not properly.
Cupboard or something, come out.
No, he didn't go in a shop.
A shop and then come out the other side and be a different character.
Like
That's me going to be in here.
We're at a fancy dress shop.
Yeah.
What the hell is on your head? Oh my God, Andy! How quick do you change your headgear? That's for a fucking, not for an horse. It's for a bike, and I think you've got it on back to front. Oh no, you haven't. No, you ain't got it.
That's a horse.
That's not a horse, that's a bike helmet.
Right, isn't it? I didn't realise it was polystyrene underneath. Look at this. Get off your horse and drink your milk. Jesus Christ.
Are you going on holiday to Panama?
Oh my God. Hey up.
Oh my God. What we found now?
This is a kinky one. Look at that. How many hats does this bloke want? That's the lawnmowers.
Go and get the riding hat on then.
Hey up. Riding. Hey up.
Stop saying it. How many times are you going to say hey up?
I don't know. God, this is heavy. Oh, God, somebody's got a big head.
Well, we need to work out a head size for you.
Medium. Hey up.
Stop saying hey up.
Get that bobby. It's like I've got hair now, doesn't it?
Oh my God, I bet it feels
How many's
weird.
That, about 10?
You've had a fair few on, I know that. Look, Steve.
Jesus Christ.
G.I. Jane. Oh my God. I knew you'd be hanging around somewhere. Oh, you know what? That was a really good explore.
I think there was more hats in this house than any other explores I've ever done.
Yeah. One thing that people always comment on are the way that I turn the camera away and I come back and you've got a different hat on. I think this was just like, it wasn't just 4 or 5 that he got in a little pile. They were just everywhere. And it weren't just... in fact, we'll come back to the hats in a little bit. Yeah. Let's talk about the other stuff that was in there. It was jammed. It was absolutely rammed with stuff in there. But yeah, look at that. That's amazing.
Little tash.
Yeah. Next up, what we got next? Oh, we got some pictures. What's that say? Can't get it to focus. The Honourable, the Mrs. Damer. I'm not sure. They look like they're of actual people. They're not just random paintings.
Is that the same? Same person?
No, it's not. That's Mrs. Conway or something similar, I think it says. Oh, look. So, Cecilia Joan Thornhill. So that's the baby, which I think's her, because look, it says Cecilia Joan and Lily. So that's Lily, which is her. So that means that's her, unless, like, I can't get it to focus anymore. They had another relative that with the same name, you know, like a granddaughter or something like that. But yeah, that's her. Look what that says. L. Thornhill. Was it the little girl that was L? I can't remember now. I can't remember that. Oh no, Lily. That's her. So has she done that? Like practiced her stitching on there. Yeah. That's amazing. That, for me, is one of the best things in here because her hands have touched that. Her hands have stitched it. Like, probably to make, you know, like one of these samplers.
Yeah,
like
bit of practice.
Yeah, done a bit of practice on a bit of material. So, there's stuff from all different time periods. like Eton College. Looking at this programme from Eton College in 1933, showing what they'll be doing throughout that day. And I reckon you said you thought it was for like new members going to Eton College, didn't you?
Yeah, like an open day type thing.
Yeah, and I think you're right. And it shows you the captain of the boats, captain of the 11. I'm guessing is that the cricket? The captain of the 11.
Rugby?
I don't know. It goes on about cricket on the front, that's all.
All right.
The school versus Eton Ramblers. The school and second and third 11. So yeah, it will be. He's the captain of the cricket club. Then it shows the speaking and something to do with horses, I'm presuming, and the copyright 1933. Look at these photos, and there's some important people on some of them. I don't know who half of them are, but some do, or at least one of them has a name on. I'm just going to whiz through them a little bit because there's quite a few to look at. But there's some right gents, and you can tell it's the turn of the century. It's like your 1901 to probably 1915 or something like that. Look at these people. What were they doing? And look, this guy. He's Lord Alexander Paget. Look at him with his gun and his little hat. It's so good. I'd love to know who all these people were.
It was ridiculous.
There's no floor space, was there?
No.
That's all.
What do you think about that sort of explore?
No, I don't mind them, but
I kind of hate them.
just too much sometimes.
I kind of hate them. I love them because I like that there's lots of stuff to look at, but I hate the fact that I've got to rummage through dirty stuff on the floor and I can't stand anywhere. I'm going to break stuff. I hate the fact that I'm breaking things while I'm walking around.
Yeah.
But also, my brain can't cope with it all. There's too much to focus on. And then I'm just like, you know what I'm like anyway. Like, too much information. But yeah, I think this was almost not too bad. There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there were a lot.
But it weren't to the point where it were piled and we're having to climb up piles of stuff to get onto things and look. You know, like when we've had to climb onto beds and...
Yeah.
It weren't that... There were walk space round in places.
Stand over stuff and whatever.
Yeah. But it were a mix. It were a good mix of stuff. Do you remember there were some, like, astronaut food?
Oh, some dehydrated
Yeah, like packs
stuff,
of... Yeah, that sort of stuff. There were things like that.
Like emergency rations and stuff like that.
It were really random, like really random stuff. But then you'd get old Victorian pictures on the walls of like old women and things like that. Well, young women at the time.
Yeah.
So none of it mattered. Like 80s. I'm sure there were like an 80s. What are them things that you go like that?
Oh, a spinning top thing.
Yeah, I'm sure there were one of them.
Look at that. That's like... Did it work?
No.
That's like 1980s though, that, isn't it?
Could be before that.
Yeah, maybe. But what's this? Real food ready to eat? All day breakfast? That's weird.
Having that for a road trip.
Shut up. You know.
Might need it.
Those things were good, but they were a bit pointless. They should have moved.
Yeah, just stayed in one place, didn't they?
Yeah, it'd be good. You'll not remember. Do you remember Beyblades?
Vaguely.
Beyblades, you went like that and they spun off like a spinning top and fought against another one. If you imagine having one of them that's that big, you go like that and then suddenly it just shoots off across room. That'd be right good.
You know, it'd be even better.
What?
If you did like that.
Yeah.
And then little knives come out. And let kids play with them.
It's not Robot Wars. I used to love Robot Wars.
Yeah. Craig Charles.
Yeah.
He was the best one.
Yeah, no, it were really good. Do they not do that anymore?
No.
We've just been talking actually on the Patreon, because we do a Patreon podcast. So if you're not a Patreon member, you need to sign up.
Yes, now.
Yes, because it supports the channel. You get to see Andy a lot more, and also it's just good fun, isn't it? It's good fun. But we've just been talking about a hobby that we'd like to do. And I'm not going to talk about the things that we've said, but if I was technical enough to make a robot for Robot Wars would definitely be on that list, because that'd be right good.
Yeah.
But there's absolutely no way
No,
on this.
for that would lose anyway, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but anything to destroy something else would be really good. I'd love it. I'd love it. Can you remember any of the individual items? There were that much. I can't think of anything other than that food and the spinny toppy thing, and then the hats, obviously.
I think there's some cars outside, weren't there, as well?
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
And it looks really, really good from the outside. I just hope it's not
Stuff in
been
the garden for a start. So
I
there's
know.
stuff inside.
like. We could show you around out here. There's cars and all sorts. We might end up doing that depending on what's inside. But I think there's going to be some really good stuff in this place.
Oh, I don't remember the
I
cars.
think there were a couple of cars outside. Shitloads of lawnmowers, I'm sure there were.
Yes, I do remember there were a lot of lawnmowers.
And loads of lawnmowers outside. Loads of chainsaws, I think, inside as well. But I think, I can remember.
It were weird.
Yeah, just weird stuff.
That's what I remember, it being odd. Just like odd, unconnected items. Like, you could understand if it was lots of mechanical things, or lots of 1980s toys, or lots of this or that. But it was just a bit of everything.
Loads of off-road tyres and wheels, I think, as well. Big, massive things.
Really strange.
Kitchen.
Was the kitchen the one, did it have a big window that bulged out?
I don't know about the window.
I'm sure there was like a big
bay window thing.
Bay window. And that actually brings me to the next thing I've written down on here. Do you remember the noise outside? There was a noise that were like, meep, 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 or something. And you turned round really quick and we heard that. That was really, there was like a really strange feeling after that, I thought. But actually, there's something at the end of this video, which we'll talk about in a minute, that just looking back now, I think there were just something a bit odd about the place anyway.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
It was on a main road, but it's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because we stood on that road for ages and I don't think we saw a single car the whole time we were there. So, but I don't know. But yeah, no, there was some weird stuff. I'll put a clip anyway now in of that bit. A Rover, a Jeep. Oh no, a Vitara. What happened then?
That weren't me.
I heard it like a or something, like high noise. What was it?
Doesn't come from outside. Standing here, not standing here, just drag me out.
Right, moving on to the main thing. The thing that I remember about this video more than anything is the hats. And there wasn't just... In fact, was there I might be thinking about a different video with this one particular hat. Was there a beekeeper hat? Or was that a different video?
I think that was a different video.
Was there? But I remember there being...
I think.
There were a camo hat that were falling to pieces.
Yeah.
And it were all like bits of it were going on you. But that's why I think I'll think about the beekeeper one as well, because that were all bits all of that. That's
I think
why.
that beekeeper one was in that house with the rats.
Oh, was it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
But this one, it was just a massive array of different hats again, though. Like, they were all so different. Like I said, there were a camo hat, there were...
A sparkly cowboy hat, I think. There was some riding hats.
Yeah. Yeah, because... No, yeah. You said that you thought it were a fucking horse riding hat. And it weren't. It were for a bike. Or were it other way around?
Other way round.
Were it other way around. Yeah. One way round or another, you were like, oh, this is a riding hat, or this is a bike hat, and it weren't. I'm sure it were other way around. I'm sure it were. You thought it were for an horse, but actually it were for a bike.
One way or another.
I can't remember now.
And the one with like...
Oh, aren't they called... Oh no, that's the thing that goes over that's called...
Like a headband, but with like boppy things on.
Yeah, but what are they called?
Like a Christmas one. I can't remember what they call it.
I don't know, I'm doing my fingers. No,
Christmas
but...
those fingers.
What's it... What is happening? Hold my hands down. There was a big craze for those things. And there was a news... I remember it being on the news people saying, have you got your...
Boppers.
They were called something else. Please help us. If you know what they were called, please comment down below, because I can't remember. I want to say like doodle boppers or dinky boppers or something.
Don't know.
But anyway, I remember there being a news thing saying that shops were selling out of them. It were like the craze. I think now, what the fuck were people buying them for as a craze? Do you know what I mean?
Not as if you can wear them to go out in, is it? Unless it's a party.
Like, I get it if it's something like Pokemon cards are a craze and people are buying them and swapping them. Like, even Labubu's now at the moment, I don't know if you know what a Labubu is. You do. Yeah, even if...
They're rare as rocking or shit.
The real ones
The real ones are,
yeah. Have you seen our Freddie got a Lafufu, which is basically a fake Labubu.
Yeah.
And it's called... What's he called it now? Something like Switch or something. Basically, its face is on upside down. So when he opened it, we're like, what the hell is this?
They're weird looking things, aren't they?
They are, but apparently people are speculating they're linked to demonic.
Oh.
I know. Somebody's gone, oh no, there's too much going on about these, don't like them. Oh look, they look a bit like a demon. Do you know what they remind me of though? Do you remember back in the 80s? There were those French things. They were the same. Oh God, what is with me and words? The little furry animal things. I've got one. That doesn't help.
Not the slightest.
Little brown thing.
What, like a Asian Tommy Cooper?
You can't say that. Open your phone a minute. I bought one for Freddie in France with you. Go to, not to Yodel. I don't want to look from Yodel. I don't know how to explain it though. 1980s version of Labubu. Oh, what are they called? And it might begin with a M. No, I'm sure that said Lady Gaga. Oh no, that's not him. Oh, let me have a quick look. Them.
Then?
What are they called? That's what I'm on about.
No, Labubu.
No, that's it. Just let me have a look. Right, let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. I've got one in my bedroom. Monchichi. Do you remember Monchichi?
No, not
They were massive in the 80s. And I've got one that I bought in a service station in France when I was with you. Friday. And I think they're just exactly the same. Monchichi. I'm sure somebody out there knows what a Monchichi is.
They probably will, yeah. Whatever.
But what I'm saying is, it goes through phases and it goes full circle. People will be collecting something similar in another 20 years or whatever.
Cabbage Patch dolls again.
Yeah, although didn't they become illegal for one reason or another?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was something dangerous about them. They were fucking ugly fuckers, them
Yeah,
things.
they weren't very nice, were
No. But yeah, all those hats. And like it was, you would already become semi-famous for the hat wearing. And I think that place just solidified
I think that was a peak. That was the peak of the hat wearing, because I think every room there was a hat in it, or 2 or 3 hats.
Yeah.
I think there was a wardrobe upstairs, which must have had about 5 or 6 hats in it.
Yeah. Yeah, because there were some really old ones as well, weren't there?
Still in boxes and on little hat stands and things.
Do you know what we need to do a video about like this? The wedding dress house at some point. People talk about that all the time.
I haven't watched that since we did it. I can't remember what they called it.
No, but people go, if you know which video that is, put the link in the thing, because I can't remember either.
No.
But people loved that video because it was the thought, like, it just makes me smile now, the thought of if police walked through that door
and you were in a wedding
dress, from, like, what would we say? When I got caught, when we got caught by those armed police over at Wentworth, and I got my t-shirt inside out because I'd had it on as like shorts.
Yeah,
so I took that off, put it on. It was inside out. I got my shorts on, and got jeans on. I got jeans on, and they were like not fastened up properly. And woman looked at me really funny when she spoke to us. So God knows what they thought we were up to in there.
Bumming.
Yeah, I think they probably did. The last thing we need to talk about happened at the end of the video as well. And I just think that it was one of the only times, even including the man at the top of the stairs, like walking across the top of the stairs, it's the only time I've genuinely seen you panicked with a ghostly apparition type thing.
Dude, a bloke stood there.
Right, so we've finished filming all together, and we're just doing a bit of the music video, and Andy just went weird.
I'm telling you, 100%.
Look at your arm. Oh my God, you are proper chicken skin.
I looked down,
I
saw a bloke there. That's why I got my torch out.
Let's go and look down this road. Oh my God, I've never seen you go like that before. Are you scared?
Yeah, literally. I'm not.
Right, just come and look down the road.
I'm not joking, dude. A bloke stood here. I thought you were walking up towards us. That's why I got my torch out straight away.
And what's he look like?
Just black.
Oh God.
Because it was dark, it was just like a black shadow.
Right, look that way first. Nobody there. 100% nobody there. Look that way. And they couldn't have got any further than that. Oh my God.
Fucking chicken skin. I'll tell you.
Oh, this is
he was literally like about here. And I thought he was walking towards us. Because it was dark, all you could see was black.
I really wish I'd got your reaction, but we weren't filming anything. We were just sorting out for the bit of music video that we needed to do.
That shit me up, that has.
And that was the man that disappeared. And it wasn't even really filmed properly. We'd just been doing the music video, hadn't we? We've been doing a music video. And all of a sudden you tell it because you know better than me.
Yeah, before we started that music video, I saw a bloke at the end of the road. It must have been about, I don't know, 200 or 300 yards down the road. And I could see him walking down towards us.
Yeah.
So I did the music video. And then I went round the car, because I did it in front of my car. I thought, oh, was that bloke gone?
Yeah.
And he said, what bloke? Something like that.
I'd never seen anyone.
I said, there's a bloke walking down there all in black. Where's he gone?
Yeah. And it was just very
Just
strange. Yeah, he just went.
And we actually walked down. I think we actually walked down the road to see if we could see him, didn't we?
Yeah. But you were like proper, and we got big torch, we shined it in both directions, nobody there. It's like the person that owned the house had followed us out to come and watch us leave or whatever and then gone back. That's how it felt anyway. But I've never seen you like that before, never,
Because
ever.
I was 110% certain there was a bloke there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a real bloke.
Yeah.
Not just a shadow figure or anything like that.
Well, yeah, that's it. But I think that's, going back to the person at the top of the stairs, that's why I just ran to see who it was. If I thought it was some sort of freaky ghost, I probably wouldn't have done. But, I might have done. But I thought it was a definite, solid person.
Yeah.
And that's why then I freaked out a little bit when there was nobody there. And it's the same sort of situation. There was somebody there and then there was nobody there. And there was nowhere from... Because basically, just to put you in the picture... We're on a long country road with stone walls, aren't we, along the side?
Yeah.
And then there was another bigger road at the end, so like a T-shaped, T-junction.
Yeah.
And there was probably nothing for a couple of miles that way, or back that way. There were just fields on every side apart from the house. And there were straight roads. So if he'd been walking down a different direction, we shone that torch down, we would have seen him. Whichever way he'd gone, there was nowhere to go.
And we had, at that time, I think, those torches which could shine a good distance, pointy ones.
Yeah. Did we have Bear with us, though?
We did have Bear, yeah, but he was in the car, I think. Because we're doing the music.
Yeah,
video,
if he'd been out though and there'd been a person, he would have barked. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But really strange, really strange.
Very strange.
I think paired up with that weird noise we heard as well. That's why it made me feel like there was something a bit weird about that place. But it was good. I think a lot of the time when you find a house and it's got lots of stuff in it, I feel like you do feel more of a connection to the person rather than just looking at nice ceilings or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. But right,
but a good one and a funny one.
It was very funny. What?
And you couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my God! Yes. How have I forgotten this?
So when we get to Marrakesh, are we going to the markets at Marrakesh?
We are. Unless you can get myself a nice new wife.
Can't say that. What is this? This is the box I wanted to look at a minute ago. What's that blue thing that's on the floor and the book with it? No, not the piece of card.
That's just nothing.
No, the blue book. That's it. And what's that? That there. That on the floor.
Why don't you just sit down there up and down like a dog's dick? What's that? It's like Motley with asthma.
I've gone.
It's a medical card. Oh, behave. I've never heard you laugh like that. What's the matter with you? Don't laugh. I even got another one of yours.
Oh my God.
Why ain't rats eating them? Is it that shit that they don't want to eat it?
Oh, what, you mean the real food? Oh my God, I've gone.
What, I can't remember the reason why he started laughing.
What happened was, there was, we were stood next to the bed, and I was sort of right at the end of the bed, and he was stood around the side of the bed, and there were about 3 or 4 things on the floor that I wanted to look at, but I couldn't get round to them because of the stuff. So you picked something up, and I was like, oh, can you pick that up? And so he picked that up, and then I went, oh, no, not that, can you pick that up? And you were like, okay, hell, I'm going to sit on the floor or something like that. If
down like a dog's dick.
Yeah, that's what you said. So then I just started laughing, but because then my laugh, I laughed weirdly, not like me. So then your face were like, and then that started me off even more. And it just went backwards and forwards. I've got to put that clip in because that was funny. Yeah. That just made me laugh and laugh, and I was crying. It made me laugh that much, and I love that situation. You know, when you get into a position where you cry, laugh.
Yeah.
It don't happen very often because it's not something that you can force. You can't make it happen. But when it does happen, it's just so good.
You just can't stop.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So we'll leave you on that. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.